Welcome to Innovaticalls. Hello and welcome back to our community. If you are joining us for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode or the insight we have in store. I am Professor Nikki Shiagi from RMIT University in Melbourne, Australia. And at Innovaticalls, we are a vibrant community of students, researchers, professionals, and professors, all dedicated to supporting one another. Together, we share our experiences, skills, and knowledge to help each other thrive in our career, studies, research, and professional lives. This is a space where we learn, grow, and reach our fullest potentials together. In our previous episode, we explored transformative ideas that can truly shift the way we approach both life and work. We started by discussing strategic thinking, an essential mindset for success and personal flourishing. We then dived into emotional intelligence, an indispensable skill for understanding ourselves and others, improving our communication and relationship, and building the resilience needed to overcome life challenges. These tools are critical not only for advancing in our professional lives, but also for enhancing our personal growth. Today, we are diving even deeper into emotional intelligence by exploring self-actualization, a core component of emotional intelligence. If you haven't yet checked out our previous episode, I highly recommend doing so, as today's discussion builds on those foundational ideas. So let's dive in and then continue this exciting journey to get toward greater self-awareness and personal growth. First of all, what is self-actualization? Let's break it down. Self-actualization is a process of becoming the most authentic, fulfilled, and fully developed version of yourself. It's about doing the kind of work and living the kind of life that truly reflects who you are. Psychologist Abraham Maslow described it as the highest human need in his hierarchy of the needs. Once we meet our basic needs, food, safety, love, and respect, we begin to seek deeper meaning. We search for ways to express our true nature, reach our potential, and live lives that feel real and significant. Self-actualization is not about chasing success for its own sake. It's about becoming the person you were meant to be. Let's explore this concept through the story of the three individuals at different stages of their academic and research career. These are real patterns and emotions that many students experience. Listen closely, and you might recognize yourself in one of these journeys. Let's start by Zack's story. Zack was the kind of a student professors loved, hardworking, focused, and determined. He earned a scholarship, published research during his PhD, and later joined the faculty of the prestigious university. On the surface, Zack had everything to be proud of, yet deep down something didn't feel right. His daily work felt mechanical and disconnected. There were no spark of inspiration. He started dreading his morning in the lab. At first, he brushed this feeling aside. He told himself he should be grateful. He had job, security, respect, and a steady career. But over the time, those feelings grow louder and impossible to ignore. Zack realized that while his field was intellectually stimulating, it wasn't something he truly loved. He had chosen because it was practical and prestigious, but it didn't align with his true passion. After a period of the deep reflection, Zack decided to pivot. He realized He was drawn to human-centered innovation, specifically solving problems related to education, ethics, and design. Despite the risk of stepping away from a decade-long career path, Zack made a bold decision to shift his focus to interdisciplinary research. That decision brought him a sense of relief and renewed energy. Finally, his work aligned with his value and passion. What is the key takeaway from this story? Success without self-awareness can feel like a trap. You can achieve everything and still feel unfulfilled if it is not aligned with who you truly are. Now, look at another story, Janet's story. Janet's journey was a series of the stop and start. After high school, she enrolled in engineering because it promised good job prospect. But she didn't enjoy it, so she switched to business, then to IT, then psychology. Janet wasn't lazy or unfocused. She was uncertain. She didn't take the time to ask herself the deeper question: what kind of problem do I enjoy solving? What kind of people do I want to help? What do I care about deeply? Without answer to these questions, Janet kept drifting from one field to the next. Eventually, she connected with a mentor through a university workshop who encouraged her to pause, not to choose a major, but to reflect. Through guided exercise, journaling, and conversation, Janet began to realize her passion for learning environment, particularly how technology can support a student with learning differences. That discovery gave her the clarity and confidence to return to school with a purpose. She chose a path in educational technology and felt more centered of her direction than ever before. What is the key takeaway in this story? If you never pause to ask who you are, you will keep searching blindly. Self-awareness is not a luxury. It is a foundation for making a strategic decision. Our last story is about Lily. Lily was passionate about environmental science from the very beginning. Her love for natural world showed up early in childhood science fair, weekend cleanup drives, and passionate discussion about the climate change. She followed her interest into university, pursued her study with energy and focus. But what truly made Lily shine wasn't just her academic success. It was how she wove her personal mission into everything she did. Lily didn't see her research as just a personal achievement. She viewed it as a way to serve others and contribute to the planet. She partnered with local schools to teach students about sustainability. She joined community forums to translate her research into the accessible language. She mentored undergraduate and new researchers, always encouraging others to find their voice in the science. But most importantly, Lily understood the value of community. She didn't want to walk her journey alone, and she didn't want others to either. She knew that success feels more meaningful when it is shared. Just like a Lily, here at Innovaticalls, we are building a supportive community, a space we share our challenges and victories, reflect together, and grow side by side. We are committed to helping each other discover what truly matters and supporting others in living lives along with our deepest value, not just conforming to external expectation. What is our key takeaway from Lily's story? Self-actualization doesn't happen in isolation. It happens when we lift each other up. Like Lily, we can thrive and feel fulfilled when we support and grow together. Let's see what these stories teach us. From these 3 stories, we can draw a few lessons about becoming our best, most fulfilled self. Lesson 1. You cannot reach your true potential if you don't know who you are. Zack ignored his inner voice until it became too loud to ignore. But it took him many years. Janet never paused long enough to hear hers. Same to Zack, it took a long time for her to learn to pause and listen to herself. Lily listened early and often stops to listen. Lesson 2. Regular reflection is crucial. We need to take the time to ask ourselves, what do I love doing? What drains me? What gives me energy? Janet's stories shows us that avoiding these questions delay progress. She spent years trying to guess what might work instead of doing the deep work of self-reflection. Meanwhile, Zack achieved the external marker of the success but still felt unfulfilled. Lily thrived because her goal reflected her deeper values. Lesson 3. Identify your values. What causes matter to you? What do you want to change, protect, or build? Let your goals grow from there. Lesson 4. You don't have to do this alone. Like Lily, remember, self-actualization isn't a solo mission. Growth happens in connection. Surround yourself with the people who support the challenge and inspire you. This is what we are building here at Innovaticalls, a community of encouragement, support, and shared learning. Key takeaways. So, what did we learn in today's episode? Self-actualization isn't about becoming someone else's version of success. It's about becoming you, fully, joyfully, and intentionally. It is a process, a journey, a series of steps toward a life that feels meaningful, energizing, and true. Ask yourself, am I doing what lights me up or just what is expected? Am I choosing my path or letting be chosen for me? Do I want achievement or fulfillment? If this episode resonated with you, share your journey with us in the comments below. Are you more like Zack, Janet, or Lily? Your story could help someone else in this community. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our future episode. Together, we are building something powerful, a community where we are not just chasing success. We are creating lives that truly matter. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep growing.